And hello, everyone. Welcome to Real Talk with Lily Cha, where we dive into real story of faith, transformation, and digital freedom. I'm so glad you're here with me tonight. For those who are new to my space, my name is Lily Cha. I'm a mom, a wife, a grandma, originally from Laos and now living in Oregon, USA. I worked in healthcare finance for over 30 years. Like many of you, I know what's like to feel stuck in the daily grind, feeling like life is passing you by. That's why I'm here to share how I found a new path that gave me more time with my family, more peace, and more purpose. So tonight's topic is one that many people ask about. What is 149 and what does it actually get you? And with that, I have invited a few of my amazing business partner to join me. And so, hello everyone. Welcome to my page. And thank you for taking your time to be with us. Thank you so much. And before we start, I just like to have you do a little short introduction where who you are, where you um, where your life from. And so let's start with my guest tonight, Caroline. So you're my guest tonight, so I will have you introduce first.
Great. My name is Caroline, originally from Vietnam and France, and now living in California. So I'm a mom of two grown sons, and I'm an entrepreneur. I have a travel retail business, which is international business. I work there full time, but now I'm also a very proud digital business owner because I really want to help others achieve their dreams. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's a very nice introduction. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us tonight. And next, sis or Coach Tay, can you introduce yourself a little bit?
Is it my internet connection? Can you
We,
guys hear me?
yeah, we hear you
Yes.
fine.
You can hear me? Okay. Should I go next?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Tay. I am a business coach and I am a mentor and a mom and a wife. And I am streaming live to you all from Minnesota. So if my internet's a little bit unstable, bear with me tonight also. Okay. So back to you, Lily.
Thank you. Thank you. We're so global, from different part of the country. So thank you again for taking the time to be with us. And Chu, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. Um, I'm Chong Miller, and I'm a mom, a wife. Yeah, mom of two adult children, two young men, and a wife, and I'm a realtor by profession. I am, of course, a proud online business owner, and looking forward to um, changing everyone's lives, changing lives one at a time, mine and everyone else's, right? So
Thank
thank you for
you.
having me, Lily.
Thank you. Thank you. It's so nice to have you all here tonight. And thank you for those who are watching, whether you're watching the live here or the replay later on. Let us know where you're watching from, as this is a global social media. And so we like to know how far our live travels. Okay. So tonight we will dive into what is 149 and what does it actually get you. And the truth about the 149 is that the 149 isn't just a number. It's an investment in yourself and in your future and in a system that already helped thousands of people like me, like my business partner here, find a better way. And from there, the benefit that you get from it is that you are not buying a product, you are unlocking a complete business systems. You also get access to mentorship, training, automation tools, and a support community. You can start earning from home even if you have zero experience. And with that, the most important thing is you are not saying yes to something different, something that could change your life. And that I'm gonna have some few few questions to ask my business partner here because I'm not doing this business alone. I have them all here with me. Okay. So we all here, we're going to be sharing through our own experience. Okay. And so the first questions that I have is what make you say yes to the 149 workshop and how did you feel at first? I'm going to start with Caroline. So, Caroline, can you share with us or explain what made you say yes to the 149 workshop and how did you feel at first?
Yes. Well, I share my own experience. In fact, I was introduced to this digital business by a person that I used to do business with in my corporate life. So it's a person I trusted. So when she talked about this digital business, I was willing to have an open mind, first of all. But to be honest with you, I was very skeptical at first when I took the first step to watch the free webinar. This is when I was the most skeptical. But after I watched the free webinar and real people come in and explain what the business is about, the truth is to pay $149 to find out more was a decision that I made very quickly. Because number one, I understood that the $149 that we need to pay to find out more, to me, is like test driving a car. When you go, you might want to buy the car. You're not sure if it's good fit for you. So you just want to test drive and there is no strings attached because what do I have to lose, right? There's a 30-day free trial. So I'm thinking, why not? This was a decision that I took very quickly. If I go further and find out about the business, and learn if it's a good fit for me or not, there is practically no risk due to the 30-day free trial. So to me, it was a very easy decision to make to find out more about the business. And as you say, to see whether I should make a decision that would really change potentially my life and my financial future. So to answer your question, it was a quick decision for me, but I know people have all different experiences. Back to
Thank
you.
you. Thank you for sharing that. I agree with you. Yeah, before you join anything, you have to do your due diligence, right? And that's why we offer our free workshop for you to check it out. Do your due diligence and see if that's the right fit for you or not. Meet real people like us because we are real people. We're not scammers. We are real people running a legit business. Okay. And so, do your due diligence, find out more about the business, talk to people like us who are already doing the business, right? Who already know the business, running the business, seeing success and all that. So, this is why we come here to share the information about this opportunity. And so for that, I have my second questions, and my second question is going to go to Coach Zhe. So what did you discover inside the workshop that surprises you when you join this business?
Inside the complimentary workshop, that workshop was amazing. I discovered that there's a different way of doing business and you can run it all online, and there's a system that's in place to help you run your business all online. And that was what surprised me. And I didn't even know that when you run an online business, they talked about the 3 pillars of being how you can be successful. And that's what really surprised me. I'm like, okay, so I want to start a business and I want to run a business, but how does it work? And then when I attended the workshop, the complimentary workshop, okay, guys, they talked about 3 pillars of how to be successful when you run a business, especially in these days because everything's happening online, right? But when I started 5 years ago, I knew nothing about online. The internet was just a little bit less, not as popular as today. And it really intrigued me. Like something can be run all online because this world revolves around sales, right? And so when I found out that, oh, you could run, there's a system in place and it's automated and it can help you run your business successfully. I didn't know what it was, but I was determined to find out what it was. So I took the next step. So yeah, it was about the 3 pillars of how to run an online business successfully.
Wonderful. Yes, I agree with you that, this is blown away by the amazing people in our community. At the same time, we have support like mentorship. We have coaches there to help and guide you every step of the way. You are not doing the business alone by yourself. You have the whole community to support you. And what surprises me most was how clear and step by step, everything was. You don't need to be tech skills or business experience because this business is made for people like us, and for people like you. And so the system training and mentorships are already in place for you. And all you do is just plug and play. All right. Thank you so much for sharing that. My next question is that's going to go to Chong. So how has your life changed since making that decision?
My life has, well, since I made the decision to pay my 149, I have learned a lot. I've learned and I've grown a lot too. Very first thing is that um, I learned that I can do a lot more than you know, I can overcome my fears. I have the first is fear of showing up, fear of doing lives, being talking to people, doing what we're doing right now, right? Showing my face, and the whole world's gonna see me. Um, fear. I had fear of I think also, mind you, I started this business and I'm really excited about it. And I'm still very excited about this business. But the fear of me actually being on, doing a live and coming on the video to people to see me around the world, that is a little scary for me. But I've learned in this business, I have learned to overcome that, right? Because it's and I've also and through and the great thing I love about this business is the support that we get from the community, and because of that I have learned to let go of those fears, including the fear of showing up, not showing, like showing up, and the fear of doing lives, and the fear of what people will say, and how people are gonna, what are they gonna say now that I'm doing these things, I'm doing this, they're gonna laugh at me, and I'm like, hey, they can laugh me to the bank, right? I mean, so I have learned to overcome those fears. So that's the that's how my life has changed now. Now, I can get in front of a camera and like, hey, everybody, I'm good, coming to you live, and I see it as a challenge. I see it as something that is fun. And so I've overcome that fear. Obviously, it's just the only thing. And then you also learn how to manage yourself and take care of yourself. What the business doesn't, what's a great thing is that we are in business for ourselves, but we're not alone. And so, but we do care about each other, and we have to learn how to do that. And so I'm also learning at the same time, I'm learning to grow my business. Also, I'm learning how to grow myself and take care of myself. So I'm taking care of my business and I'm taking care of myself, which is more life changing results than I had, before.
Thank you. Yes, I agree with you with everything you said. And
Yeah.
like you said, having that negative thoughts of what people think of us. Think of and then having the fear of, not being tax savvy or learning something new because we never done it before. Through my own experience, I never done a business online before. And I'm sure with all the people, amazing business partner that came to this community, we all have the same issue. Not issue, but we all have the same, we feel the same, that we all have fears. We all not tax savvy, we never done anything before, and then especially coming on live. I remember my very first live too, that I was shaking. I was so nervous because I'm a person who is not socialized, who doesn't like to speak in front of people. I mean, and here I am, doing this business, coming out from my comfort zone. And I think really changed myself is, my personal growth, my mindset, the way I think. Where before with my mindset is just somewhere else. But, with my personal growth and networking with different business partners, such as my business partner here, and to those amazing business partner that are also around the world. It's just amazing getting to know people who you never met before, and just become like a family, like brothers and sisters, like family. And that's, to me, what has changed more is that now I have a business that I can run from home, and anywhere in the world, even while, working my full-time job. I also gain time freedom, a sense of purpose, and a support global community. But most importantly, I'm building something that create a legacy for my children and my grandchildren. And that's one of the greatest things that I have accomplished through this business. And I'm just so proud of it. And so with next, since you all answer the question, the fourth questions, it's what would you say to someone who is worried about spending $149, and what kind of support do you get for paying the $149? Anybody like to share?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. So what I want to tell the audience or any person watching now, to a lot of people I know, the $149 seems like a high mountain to climb. And why is that? It's not just the amount of money they have to pay, but really it's like, our business partner here, Jong has said, is the fear. And I think it's the fear that actually will leave you stuck in the same place year after year. And it's the same fear that will take time away from your family. And it's the fear that paralyzes you from achieving the best success that you can get. So that's why most people do not want to pay the $149, because of that fear. And what I can tell the people who are on the fence and watching this, you don't need to worry, because when you pay $149, you are not locked up. It's a 30-day free trial. After you pay $149, you have actually 30 days to explore. First, you watch 2-hour session that you discover we have several companies we work with. One of them is a Japanese company, and you'll find out about the high quality, high ticket items that they make in detail, which is really interesting, and they are top of the line. And then you also discover and learn about the very generous compensation scheme and how we earn online. And that in itself, it's really fascinating. So you learn all the details of how this digital business work, right? And how you can, as we all know, work from home, work anywhere, achieve time freedom, flexibility, and financial security, and as you mentioned, legacy that we can leave our kids. So this is what the $149 can do for you. And if you take that step, it's the most powerful step you can do for your future financial self. Back to
Yeah.
you, Lily.
Thank you. I understand that feeling too, that it's normal to be cautious, okay, when you pay that 149. But think of as a small investment in a much bigger future, okay? Um, After you pay that 149, you are not left alone. You have access to full workshop, training videos, um, success stories, mentorship, and so on. You will also be guided by every step of the way. You become part of the community that truly wants to see you win, you know? And that's amazing about this community is that we lift up each other. We're not, leave anybody behind. And so, yes, does Chu, you or Say had any thoughts or any comments about this or anything to say to?
I just want to say that the 149 you invest in yourself and your business is investing in a system that the training that will, that is available to you 24/7. The system also, when you have it up and running, is working for you 24/7. And as Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a business that will work for you 24/7, you're going to work for the rest of your life. So
Mhm.
this is a system that will make money for you 24/7. It brings you what you need to make the money. And so 149 is a one time payment for a system that works for you forever in this business. I don't know anyone else that can anything else that you can invest 149 in that will be forever like this. I mean, right now, if you don't invest the 149 and you take it to dinner, it'll be one dinner and tomorrow you'll be hungry again.
Yeah,
I don't know.
sure.
To me, it's a no-brainer.
I agree. I agree with you. Sis and Tate, do you have any comment on this?
I do. But I just want to say, if I look a little distracted, it's because I have kids who are riding ATVs and they are going too fast. But I just want to say that what advice would I give to somebody who's worried, right? If you're worried, just imagine what you would get with that 149, like Caroline has said, Chong has said, the resources that you get, right? Uh, it's again refundable, and you get so much more. Not these are just a surface that you're getting, and if you're worried that then you are going to be worried again. Keep worrying for the next 6 months, the next year, the next 5 years, right? Are you going to keep worrying, or are you just going to do it scared? And a lot of us, all four of us here, said yes, even when we're scared. So do things scared, because you'll never know what that 149 would get you, because that 149 could be your ticket to your dream life, right? Like I just said, I'm watching kids and babysitting, and it's flexible. I can still check into business. So you never know what you'll get. Um, and a lot of things are a scam, but not everything is. So be open. Be open to learn more, to learn new things. That's all I have to say. Back to you,
Thank
Lily.
you. Thank you. Yes, be open, okay? Be open minded because you just never know. This could be, your dream life. Yes. So, with that, that's going to take me to my last questions. Sorry. Okay. Last but not least, why should someone say yes to this opportunity? And one thing that I want to share is because your life can look completely different in a few months from now if you say yes today. Okay? This is more than just this is more than just a business. It's a way to create time, financial freedom, and a life on your terms. And if you are dreaming of something, this is your open door. You just have to walk through it. And because I desperately need a change, I want something different from my 9 to 5 job. And so that's why I decide to take that risk, check it out, because I know it's 30-day risk free. I have nothing to lose. And so that's why it changed. And when I joined, it changed my life. And I'm sure, and I, can say that it will also change your life too if you make that change. And so I will have, my business partner here to share a few words with you why someone should, say yes to this opportunity. So anybody like to jump in and share?
I would say the best decision I have made is to say yes myself to this digital business and paid $149 when I was still filled with fear and when I was not feeling ready. That's the best decision, because in this digital business, even though I, like the rest of us, I had really zero experience in social media. I was not tech savvy. I come from a corporate world where we have an IT department. And whenever I have a problem with IT, I would go, hey, help, come and help me, right? So I never had to do anything related to tech issues. But the truth of the matter is, when you join this business, you don't need to have it all together. You don't need to figure it out. You just learn as you grow, and you only need to be consistent, and you need to be coachable. And I'm so happy that I said yes when I was not ready, because there's never a perfect time. The perfect time is now. Okay, so that's my advice to you, is to take this step even when you're filled with fear and if you know you're not ready, because the time is now and you learn as you go, and you don't need to be perfect at all. You just need to show up to
That's
get
right.
all the benefits of this business.
Yes, absolutely. No perfect time, and just show up. Do it scared, okay? Chong, do you have any advice you want to share? Oh, you're muted.
Well, why should someone say yes to this opportunity? Good, very good question. And I'll answer that question with another question. How do you think you're going to get to your dream? Do you have a dream? Do you want to change your life? Do you want a different result from what you're currently making, receiving? Because saying yes is going to change what you're doing now. It's going to change your current results. It's going to change your whole life. So, are you ready for the change? And how long have you been dreaming about that change? I think that's important. These are important questions to ask yourself. I mean, don't ask, should I say yes? Do I want to continue the way I am now? Or do I want change? How soon do I want change? Do I want to change now? If you want the change now, say yes now. If you're not ready for the change, you're never going to be ready. Because if tomorrow is the day you're going to say yes, well, tomorrow is not going to be there. It's still going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow is never today. It's always tomorrow. So ask yourself, do I want it today, now, or yesterday? Because if it's yesterday, you should do it now, like now. And if it's today, you need to do it now. It's not tomorrow. If you're thinking tomorrow, do it now, because there'll never be tomorrow. Okay. If you don't want change, you're good. Still try to say yes because you're still going to learn something. If you are, some people are just there to learn. You could at least learn. I mean, again, you got 30 days to invest 149, learn what you can in those 30 days, and get your money back. Who knows? Maybe during that time you're learning, it will reignite your dream. Maybe it will, you will remember your dream, because sometimes people tell us so many times that, oh, that's not going to happen. Nah, you're dreaming, you're crazy. And we forget, and it becomes crazy. But maybe if we look a little bit, maybe we just explore with open mind, because we know that in 30 days we could get our money back. We might remember our dream, you know, yeah, or we might develop a dream. Who knows? But if you're thinking about something different, just do it.
That's
Just
right.
like Nike says, just do it. Do it scared. Do it
Yes.
anyway. Do it because you do it because you want to learn. Do it because you don't know. Do it because you know too much. I mean, some people have more experience on, social media than I do. Do it because you know. Do it because you don't know. Do it because you need something to do, right? I'm sure
Yes.
you could carve up 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour out of your time, out of your day to do something different. Do it because you want to do something different. But again, if you don't think you're not one of those people, then I don't know why you're on this channel, because this channel is for people who wants to do something different. Anyway, that's it. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. Zay, do you have any advice? Why should someone say yes to this opportunity?
I do. I just want to say, add on to Chong's where she said, do it. You know, the word don't quit actually says do it when you take the NT off and then you take the QU off. It's do it.
Yes.
But why should someone say yes to this opportunity? Well, again, like I just want to ask. I'm not going to tell you to say yes. I'm not going to tell you to say no, but I'm going to tell you to ask yourself, where do you want to be in 6 months? Where do you want to be in a year? Where do you want to be in 5 years? Okay. Are you still going to struggle? Are you still going to trade time for uh, a paycheck? Are you still going to sacrifice those times when you miss out on milestones? Are you going to miss another family event because you're stuck at work, because your life depends on your job, right? Are you going to let somebody else determine your value, or are you going to determine your own value? And so ask yourself those questions. If you say yes to any of those, then this may be an opportunity that you've been asking for, and it's been put into your path. So if my internet is unstable, forgive me.
You are doing
But
great.
hopefully you heard some things, and if it was meant for you, then those things might have came through. If not, then it probably didn't come through. Okay, so that's all. That's all I have to say. Thank you for
All
having
right.
me.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you. Thank you so much. And, to wrap up this, I if you have been wondering if this is real, if it's possible, or someone like you can do this, the answer is yes. But the first step is start with showing up. Okay. And so, being say that, we host free webinar info section that walk you exactly how this business works behind the scene. Just register your name and email on one of our, page here, any of our pages here, and just check it out to see if that's fit your schedule. If you will see firsthand that what that 149 unlock and how this business could finally give you the freedom you've been searching for. And so, um, just want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I appreciate your time, your heart, and your opportunity. And to my amazing business partner here, thank you so much for joining me tonight. And until next Friday, stay inspired, stay bold, and don't be afraid to choose you. All right. And good night, everyone. Thank you so
Night.
much.
Bye.
Bye bye.